I would like to now move on to the main session, and I welcome Dr. Mukesh Saikia to enlighten us on the prescribed topic. Sir.
Thank you, Madam Barakatawati. Thank you, Professor Buragunhai, sir. Thank you, Professor Singh, sir. So it's really I'm privileged to talk to you on this topic, open educational resources and open access resources. So let me begin. So my topic, I'm going to talk on these open educational resources and open access resources. These open educational resources, electronic resources are freely available, openly licensed resources. So it includes the textbooks, media, videos, articles, and more. They are useful for teaching, learning, and research purposes. These open educational resources, it has emerged as a viable alternative to the costly textbooks and offering the more affordable learning materials. So this is not helping only the students who cannot afford to purchase their own course book, but also help to attend the online classes of the best teacher of the best academic institution. Today, the academic institutions are promoting and supporting the use of the open electronic resources that are freely accessible, reused, shared among the students, research scholars, and teachers, in addition to the printed and subscribed electronic resources of the library. Importance of these open electronic resources has increased because of this pandemic situation. How this concept of the open educational resources is originated. The concept of these open educational resources originally coined during the UNESCO Forum on Open Courseware for Higher Education in developing countries in 2002. During the follow-up action, online discussion hosted by UNESCO, the concept was further developed as open educational resources, which is defined as a technology-enabled open provision for the educational resources for consultation, use and adaptation by a community of the users for non-commercial purpose. They are typically made freely available over the internet, over the web. Their principal use is by teachers, educational institutions to support the course development, but this can also be directly used by the students. These open educational resources, it include lecture material, references, reading material, stimulation, experiment, demonstration, as well as syllabus, curricula, and teacher's guide. In the simplest form, these open educational resources describe the educational resources that are openly available for use by educator, by student, without paying the royalty or the license fee. There is another term which is synonymous. It's called the open courseware. The open courseware is also a free and open digital publication of high quality university level educational material. So this open educational resource has emerged as a concept of with the great potential to support the educational transformation. It's and simply an educational resources that incorporates a license that facilitate the reuse and potentially adaptation without first requesting the permission of the copyright holders. So it is released under a license that allow free use sense, and share with others. Why it is so important, open educational resource? This cost of the textbooks, which is rising at a higher rate than the most other consumer goods. The tuition fee of the major educational institution are also rising. Many students simply cannot afford to buy the textbook. OER is a way to make sure that every student has access to the course material without any cost. These OER, open educational resources, allow the teachers also to create the course material by customizing the OER for their classes. Most textbooks will have their strength and their weaknesses, but these open educational resources allow a teacher to pull only the strong material into their class. This also gives an opportunity to the teachers to have his or her own material enhanced by allowing the course material to be modified by the other faculty members around the world. An OER creator has the chance to see his or her material used in a way what the creator never imagined. New section and the chapter can be added and enhanced, creating a work stronger than the original. That type of the exposure and the collaboration is simply not possible with the material that lives on a local computer or only in print. Finally, provide teachers a wide variety of the material to draw upon for their own classes. It gives a wide variety of the material from which build a class without having to start from the scratch. It's important because it provides affordable material to the students, allow the faculty member to enhance their own work and provide the faculty with the content of their classes. So there are 5 frameworks. These 5 frameworks is used for accessing the extent to which an educational resources is open. It's retain. You can retain, make, own, and control a copy of the resources. Reuse. Use the original one, revise, or remix the copy of the resource publicly. Then revise. You can edit, adapt, modify your copy of the resources. Remix. You can combine your original or revised copy of the resources without their existing material to create something new. Then redistribute. You can share the copies of your original, revised, or remixed copy of the resources with others. So these are the 5 frameworks of open educational resources. So these open educational resources are licensed under a scheme. It's called a Creative Commons. It's provide a set of the 6 copyright licenses and the tools that create a balance in the traditional all rights reserved setting of the copyrights. So this Creative Commons, let me show you the Creative Commons. This is Creative Commons. It's helped to build a vibrant, collaborative, global common. These open educational resources. So it's provide the universal access to the education is possible. So is OER same as a e-learning? OER, these open educational resources, is not synonymous with online learning. Although many people make this mistake by using the term interchangeably. Openly licensed content can be produced in any medium, paper-based text, video, audio, or computer-based multimedia. A lot of learning material may harness the OER, but this does not mean that OER are necessarily the e-learning. Is OER same as open learning or open education? Both the term OER and the open learning are distinct in both scope and the meaning. Although the use of the OER can support the open learning, the two terms are not the same. Making open education on the open learning has significantly the bigger implication than only committing to release the resources as open or using the open educational resources in educational program. Again, this OER is OER related to the concept of the resource-based learning. There is no direct relationship between OER and the resource-based learning. Many OER are available online, have not explicitly been designed as a part of the deliberate strategy. Most practices in the resource-based learning currently uses fully copyrighted material rather than OER. Then next come, what is then open access? If online educational resources is provide the free accesses, then what is open access? Open access is also the free, permanent, full text online access to the scholarly material and primarily the research article published in peer-reviewed journal for any users. This open access provides direct links from the bibliographical data of publications to the actual full text. This also permits free access to the research publication of any online users. These open access resources are those that can be accessed by anyone, anytime, without restraint. So what is the difference between the open access, open educational resources and open access resources? These open educational resources and open access resources are similar, but not the same. When primarily the difference between the two concepts is the purpose behind their creation. The synergy lies in quality, feasibility, ease of access, and course cost. Then what is the basic difference? They are closely related. Basic difference is OER are primarily teaching learning resources that reside in the public domain, has been released under an intellectual property licenses that permit their free use. The purpose is mainly for teaching and learning. They can include the pedagogical material, activities, lesson plan, and so on. This open access is digital, online, free of search, free of most copyright and licensing restriction. Sometimes it is referred to the research material. Open access sometimes referred to the research material or other materials. So this is the similarities. Both open access resources and these open educational resources text different from including the text, images of various types. Videos, then audio, text is a peer-reviewed, whether it is in the form of an article, research, textbooks, or anything else. The open access movement was launched to enable the sharing of the resources, research document, and academic journal online. Licensing of both is similar, but both provide option for publishers and the author. However, the origin of the open educational resource concept was specifically to provide the students and the teacher with free access to the higher education curriculum materials. So what can be made available under this open access? Under this open access, the peer-reviewed research article can be made available. The unreferred pre-publication destined to be peer-reviewed article can also be made available. Thesis and the dissertation, research data, government data, source code, conference presentation, archival record, manuscript, digitized print work. So already I have talked about the Creative Commons license. How open is the open educational resources? These open licenses protect the copyright holder right in the environment where the content can so easily be copied and shared via the internet without asking the permission. The broad spectrum of this legal frameworks is emerging to govern our license for use, which is best known as a Creative Commons licensing framework. So the question generally arises, so is open educational resources really free? Literally, it is a free. By definition, open content can be shared with other without asking the permission and without paying the license fee. Use of the OER will cut cost of educational delivery, but this is not totally free because the OER is required this investment for developing and improving the curricula, ongoing programs and the courses, planning to contact the session with the students, development and procurement of the quality teaching and the learning material, design of the effective assessment activities. These copyright issues, both this open access and the open educational resources, only the creator of the original material or the publisher. If the creator signed over the copyright, it allowed the copyright to be assigned to any person or to anybody. These are the advantages. Now, let us come to where do I find these open educational resources? So this is a big question. It's okay, open educational resources is very useful, they are very important. But where do I find these open educational resources? The scope and this availability of the open educational resources is expanding. There is no single comprehensive listing of all open educational resources. In order to find these appropriate open educational resources, the searcher will need to employ a number of the search strategies. These search strategies are, the searcher have to use the specialized OER search engine, locate a suitable OER repositories, or use the OER directories. So these open educational resource search engines, while search engine such as Google is good for finding the content online, there are also some specialized search engines that search specially for these open educational resources. So these are the major open educational resources site. These are the major open educational resources site. This major site is Bookbound. It's provide 10,000 plus free ebook, open text library, then Creative Commons, Digital Public Library of America. So these are the major sites. So this is OER Commons. This is one of the major site of open educational resources. What you are looking for? Your subject. You click the subject. All subjects are given here. You have to click the subject. So you have to give the educational level. It's a pre-primary, lower primary, upper primary, or community college, graduate, technical. So all are given. Your standard. What for you are using this one? Your standard are also given. So then after that you search. You will get the open educational resources here. It's a public digital library of open educational resources to explore, create, and collaborate with the educator around the world to improve the course curriculum. There is the Freedonia. So this is the read library, open educational resources and the read library, OER textbooks and courses. So here you will get all these, why we need OER, what is the definition, online the course redesign initiative, where to find these OER textbooks and courses, where to find, you will get it here. MIT Online, this is college open textbooks, you will get it here. Global text projects, book archive, you will get the book in the archive, open textbook sources, community college consortia for the open educational resources. Another important website for these open educational resources, UNESCO Open Educational Resources. See. So this UNESCO Open Educational Resources. These are for the teaching, learning and research material in any medium, digital or otherwise, that reside in the public domain and have been released under a open license that permit no cost access, use, adaptation and redistributions by the other with no or limited restrictions. So this is one of the important site for open educational resources. So there are some popular search engine. So we shall come after that. Repositories. After the search engine, next comes the repositories, OER repositories. Most of the repositories are institutional based. The famous institutional based repositories is MIT Courseware. This MIT Courseware, MIT Open Courseware, it's a free, public accessible, openly licensed digital collection of high quality teachings and learning material presented in an easy accessible format. Browse through, download and use the material from more than 2,500 MIT on-campus courses and supplemental resources, all available under this license, Creative Commons license or OpenShare. So you will get all the courses developed by this MIT in 2,500 on-campus courses and supplementary courses, whatever they have built up. So all these are available. Other major repositories are so these are the other major OER repositories. You can access the high quality material from a broad range of the academic subject by clicking on strictly the notes below. The broad expands to the right as well as to the bottom. When you scroll your screen, you will get it. You will get, when you scroll, you will get all these. Open Michigan, then OASIS, all this. Directory of the open access books, OER Commons, DOAC. If you go on scrolling, then you will get it. Directory of open access books, open textbooks library, OER information diary, all you will get it here. So other repository is directory of the OER repository. This is so this is the directory. This is the directory of the OER repositories. These academic art, African health OER, all these alphabetically they have been arranged. Go on scrolling, you will get it here. These are all these directory of the OER repositories. The general OER repositories so maybe there are some problem. So other than this, there are subject-specific repositories. The MEDET portal, this is a free online international publications where the health professional may publish or share their educational resources. Another is the OpenLearn. It's coming now. Yeah. These are the general OER repositories. You will get it. All these are arranged alphabetically. Go on scrolling. You will get all the repositories. Even case studies or these management courses are also available. All these. These are the general OER repositories. So another important repository is the OpenLearn, the home for the free learning from the Open University. If you are looking for a new topic to explore or want to dig deeper into something you have really discovered, whether it's a 60-second animated video or a 24 course you are after, you will find this OpenLearn for free. This is one of the important repositories. This is from the Open University. See, all this video, you will get it here. Next is the directory, Open Educational Resource Directory. There are many sites that have a search facility whose results point to place elsewhere on the internet where the resources match search criteria. Some of the important directory are directory of the Open Educational Resources. This is Commonwealth of the Learning. So here they have classified communities into DUR, that is higher education, open schooling, research education, technical and vocational skill development, These lectures, IIT Delhi lectures by Dr. Om P. Sharma, National Program on Education and Enhanced Learning. So you will get it here. IIT Madras, then all these lectures, OER, you will get it. Then this site you will get it author wise, subject wise. You can browse author, subject, institution wise also you can browse. And even from, you can search date wise also. I mean, from 2010 to 2018, you can browse it like that. This is also one of the important directory. Then OER by discipline directory. So this directory is discipline wise. OER by discipline directory, a reference of OER listed by subject area and by the disciplines. OER repositories, book, textbooks, business, communications. These are by the subject, educations, engineering. Let us see the civil engineering. Civil engineering case studies, you will get it. So these another directory is OER directories, Open Educational Resources, the OER. This is also important directory, OER directory. Let us see. Open Educational Resources. These directory are, again, this has been divided like this: community college open accesses, under Creative Commons license. You can evaluate also the open educational resources. So let's come to this digital learning environment in India. Ministry of Human Resource Development is promoting the national mission on education through this information and communication technology to leverage the potential of the information and communication technology in teaching learning processes within the higher educational institution of India. In order to increase the access, equality, quality of the education, the scheme support e-content generation and provides the device and other tool for the institution and the learner. It focuses on developing the appropriate pedagogy of the e-learning, which thus through providing a very platform to the higher education. These platforms include the laboratories, online testing and certification platform, calendar detailing of availability of the teachers, education satellite platform, direct to whom. These NMEICT also provide training to empower the teacher to use the new method effectively. Let us see these educational satellite. Okay, let me come next. This NMEICT has launched the SACET, one-stop educational portal, in order to facilitate this lifelong learning for students, teachers, and those in the pursuit of the knowledge free of cost in 2006. Let us see what is SACET. See, you got all this Swayam Patel, Swayam Prabha, the secondary and the senior secretary, then educational channel. You will get all these educational channel. NDLI, you can read ebooks. See, school-wise, engineering, science, humanities, literature, law. So all books, e-books available. You can get it here. This is the documents and the video, journal and the conferences, all you will get it here. Other, online learning platform, IIT Bombay, anywhere. So I shall come one by one. So, next is the Information and Library Network Center. So in FilmNet Center, they have also taken up the initiative to create an integrated one-stop e-content portal for easy access to all the content developed under the mission in 2015. So these are the very remarkable initiative taken by the ministry, by the government of India. So there are other initiatives, has announced the several initiatives to increase the access to the quality education for all. NPTEL, Ekalabba, eGuru, e-content, then e-outsource. Next is that MOOCs. This term, MOOCs is a massive open online courses. It was coined by the Dave Cormier and Brian Alexander in 2008 to describe a particular model of online courses developed by a fellow Canadian academician, that is the Stephen Jones and George Siemens course based on the connectivity's principle, where the students' learning and the knowledge emerge from a network of the connection. And they took 25 fee-paying students at the University of the Manitoba, along with the 2,300 online who access the courses free of cost. The students interacted through the threaded discussion, blog post, live, and a synchronous online meeting. From this relatively modest beginning, MOOCs has begun to evolve rapidly in terms of the pedagogy and the platform, and attracted increasingly a large number of the students. The MOOCs, all these courses are interactive, prepared by the best teacher in the country, and are available free of cost to the resident in India. More than 1,000 specialists and faculty and the teachers from across the country have prepared these courses. These courses hosted study web of active learning for the young aspiring minds. In short, it is called a SWAM. It is in 4 quadrants. You will get the video lecture, you will get the reading materials that can be downloaded, that can be printed, then self-assessment test through the test and the quizzes, and online discussion forum for clearing if you have any doubt on these courses. MOOCs, in 2011, entered a wide public consciousness when a group of the Stanford academics, including the founder of the MOOCs platform, Coursera and the DCT, demonstrated the potential of the MOOCs by opening the 3 courses to the public. Famous example of this popularity was the course Introduction to the Artificial Intelligence by the Sebastian Thrun and the Peter Norvig, who attracted 160 students. This huge number identified that the MOOCs has a different characteristics from the traditional model of delivering the higher education content. MOOCs is open access, scalability. The largest and widely recognized MOOCs is the Coursera. So it was founded in 2012 by the Stanford academics. Let us see these MOOCs. So you will get these courses, learn the latest skills. 85% of the people learning from the professional development report career benefit, like getting the promotion from these courses. This is free of course. Another important MOOCs is the edX. So MIT launched these platforms. It's a non-profit vendor between the MIT and the Harvard. It's called edX. You can access 2,500 online courses from 140 institutions. See, these are the courses on computer science, on languages. And if you scroll in business administration, see this, if you see these business administrations, what are the courses available? See all these courses. Business analysis. So you will get these business analysis courses. All these. Then Udacity. This is also one of the largest and widely recognized MOOCs platform. Similarly, this FutureLearn. This also provides 100% online courses worldwide with the world-class universities and industry expert. This FutureLearn. This open to study, and the Iversity. These are the platform from the UK's Open University. This SOAM. The SOAM is a platform, indigenous IT platform for hosting the MOOCs in India, and it's intended to revolutionize the education system by providing the quality education to the millions of the students. This program was initiated by Government of India and designed to achieve the three cardinal principles of the educational policy, that is access, equality, and quality. So it has produced more than 2,000 online courses available since 2016. These are the national coordinator of the SWAM, AICT, NPTEL, UGC, ECE, NCERT. If you go to AICT, you will get all the SWAM courses of AICT recognized institution. NPTEL, all these, let me click on this, show you this NPTEL. I mean, the engineering students will be benefited from this. This is NPTEL. So National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. This is a project of the MHRD by the 7 Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay IIT, then Delhi IIT, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Madras, IIT Guwahati, and Roorkee, along with the ISC Bangalore. So they developed this in 2003 to provide the quality education to anyone interested in learning from the IITs. The main goal was to create a web and a video courses in all major branches of engineering and physical sciences at the undergraduate and postgraduate level, and the management courses at the postgraduate level. So this is one of the important side for the engineering and the management student. Again, this UGC. So UGC, so they have also developed, UGC also developed these courses pertaining to the 133 partnering institute, completed 263 courses, 2,84,766 students already enrolled. Then exam registration, this one, then successful successfully completed 9,289 students. Let me go to this. Okay, this NCERT, National Council of Educational Research and Training. This is for the school education. Those who are studying in the school, they will get all the NCERT textbooks here, free of cost. The National Institute of the Open Schooling for School Education, all school books, textbook, e-books is available. IGNOU, they have developed their, on website, where you will get all these online course materials available. The IIM Bangalore, so SWAYAM courses on IIM Bangalore have been developed by this IIM Bangalore, and you will get all these SWAYAM courses on management. Then this National Institute of the Technical Teachers Training and the Research, all courses related to the teachers training programs are available on this site. Let me show you this SWAYAM. SWAYAM courses in regional language is also available. These completed courses, all courses you will get it. You will go get all the courses here. You can search the course, this course catalog. This is a course catalog. AICT courses, then annual refresher program in teaching, agricultural, education also, engineering and technology, humanities and art, management and commerce, this engineering and technology, again on engineering and technology, all engineering, this aerospace, all engineering courses, you will get it here. Humanities, all humanities and art. Then on law also you will get management courses, NPTEL domain is also there. So this has given the government of India this site, SWAYAM site. So they have given almost all the links to all the open educational resources. And students, those who are pursuing these management courses, so for them, okay. Let me come to this national important OER, EPG Pathshala. So this is a platform, is an initiative of the MHRD under National Mission on Education through this ICT. This has been executed by UGC. You will get these e-books here. You will get online courses here, offline courses here. And all these, courses that have been uploaded, you will get subject wise. All this module, 22,000 plus modules, text along with the videos. Let me show one example. Library and information science. Library and user studies. See, you will get it here. This is all about So this is a course. This is a course on this information searching and technique, and the principles. So the concept of the search strategy on you find time, you can go through it. Probably I wrote this course for the students. So how to search, information searching strategy and the principles. So everything you will get it here. I mean, yeah. Jagdish Arora was a principal, paper coordinator, content writer. I wrote this, then content reviewer. Everything you will get it here. Ipachala. Then suppose, I mean, students from English. English literature. Okay. So, see these modules. In this module, you are to learn the effect of the Christianity on the Anglo-Saxon literature. All these materials are available. And these courses are written by the experienced teachers and reviewed, thoroughly reviewed. This is one of the important Okay. Next come your EGAN course. So this is a national repository, digital repository to store, index, preserve, distribute and share the digital learning resources developed by the open and distance learning institution in the country. So these are the courses. BA in Hindi course, BA in English, BA, suppose BA on history. Your principle of the microeconomics, market structure. Okay. So you can open it. So it is coming, it will come. Next is your Consortia for Educational Communication. The motto is to educate with the innovative learning experience. You have these all BSNL, keep learning 24/7, CES MOOCs, enroll and learn in proposal, open education resources, OER, you will get it here again. Swayamprabha DTH, today's history, all these YouTube channels. The Consortia, as a premier institution for development and dissemination of educational e-content, is committed to transforming the education through the new ICT-based technologies. So this is the objective. The director has given the objective of this site, the web learner. He has addressed the web. Next come see. School education, all school book, you will get it here. Undergraduate, spoken tutorial. Even a spoken tutorial, you will get it here. Yeah. So this I have downloaded from this eGAN course. So this is a course material. You need not have to buy, or you need not have to take the photocopy. So everything is available online. Simply you can download in your laptop, in your desktop, or in your Android, or you can read. This is about, it was about eGAN course. This is spoken tutorial. Then NCERT online textbook. All these NCERT textbooks, I mean class, from class 10 to class 12, and on all subjects, you will get it here. Even title of the books. These online services, easy access to NCERT textbooks, textbook of all subjects published by NCERT from class 1 to 12 in Hindi, English, Urdu. The entire book of or the individual chapter can also be downloaded, provided the terms of the use as mentioned in the copyright notice is adhered to. Next is a National Repository of Open Educational Resources. This is a national repository again. See. This is a national repository. To bring together everyone interested in school and the teachers' education. Initiated by the Department of the School Education and the Literacy, MHRD Government India, and managed by the Central Institute of Educational Technology, National Council of the Educational Research and the Training. The repository runs on the an initiative of the Gonzalez Lab, Homiyu Bhabha, and Center for the Science Education. So this is a national repository. You will get all this NCERT, CIT, e-Pachala, ICT, SWAM, cyber security, school bhavan, all this you will get it here. SWAM already I have talked. Already I have talked on SWAM. EGC, this SWAM also I have already talked. So these are the major national projects and initiative. Digital Library of India, National Digital Library of India, eGyanKosh, then ePrints, Mahatma Gandhi University, where you will get these theses, online theses, National Science Digital Library, NESCARE, OpenGate, Sudganga, Vidyanidhi, Open Access. So these are the major area. These are the open access initiative. All these are the open access initiative. This is the e-content of the UGC and PTL already I have shown. In PTL, NOS. So let us come to this term, this open access, open electronic resources, then open courseware and e-learnings. So there are a number of the open access initiative in many forms. This open access journal, institutional repositories, subject specific repositories, document specific repositories, and some other related terms that make available the cultural heritage literature to the world. Almost all these terms are the related terms. Open source, open content, open educational resources, open textbook, open degree, open knowledge. These open courseware already I have talked to you. So these are the major open courseware in India. This is on PTL. This is on engineering. Yeah. All resources, documents. Regarding the AICT curriculums, you will get it here. All resources are here. Courses and PTL courses, even medical courses. These are the medical courses. Anatomy, biochemistry. These are the medical courses. These are the NPTEL courses. Discipline-wise, they have given engineering disciplines, this management, engineering design, civil engineering, electrical engineering, all these. List by the content type. I mean, you can even list by the content type. You can list, I mean, by the institution also. You can list by discipline-wise also. Who is discipline? Agriculture. Discipline-wise, you can locate, or you can locate this course type of the courses. Video, audio, institution, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, Delhi, Kanpur, all these they have. So this is one of the important, especially for the engineering and this management. eGyanKosh, already I have talked to you on eGyanKosh, EPG Pathshala, NCERT, all already I have covered. National Digital Library India, let us visit this site once again, because this site is providing good service during this pandemic situation. You have to register I mean, this is hosted by the IIT Kharagpur. So you will find in different languages, Hindi also, English also, you will get it. It's integrated all the institutional repositories, educational material on all subjects, books, audio books, everything is available. This is one of the important sites for the students. So let me brief by sharing this OER in India. So these are also the important consortia of open courseware. The global universities in the distance education, Japan courseware, all these are the, let me go to this courseware. See. This is the consortia of the courseware. See, those who are in social science, so this is also one of the research network for them. You will get all these networks link. Research and composed of a number of the specialized research network. These are the open courseware consortia of Europe. If you want to study the courseware that is available in European universities, you will get it from this site. OCW Consortia of Europe.
Sir, the students were inquiring whether they could get a PDF of your presentation.
Yes, sure. I shall send you the PTA.
Okay.
PPT, I shall send it to you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yes.
Those who are studying mathematics, for them, this is one of the important site where you will get the courseware of this is not problem is there. Oxford universities. Maybe some problem in the network. So let us come to the open access resources. So these were all about the open educational resources. Now let us come to the open access resources. The directory of the open access book. See, this is the directory of the open access book, where you will get all the open access books. These are the directories. Publisher wise, you will get it. You will get it here. You can find any book. You put whatever you want and search. You can make advanced search also. These open access journals. This is important directory for searching the open access journals. See, this is the directory of the open access journals. You will get all the open access journal site. You can browse subject wise. Whatever subject you want. So all these are subject wise. So free medical journal, those who are studying the medical, they will get almost all these free journals. Then institutional archive registry. So you have to register for this. This is institutional archive. So this is also one of the important open access site, electronic text. This is about the ebooks. Let us see open access ebooks. See, open access ebooks. So mostly the academic books. Mostly the academic ebooks you will find it in this site. Okay, let me come. This one is Open Gutenberg. This is also one of the important open access ebook site. $60,000 free ebooks are available on this site. This is open access publishing directory. Those who are interested to publish. So, I mean, for them, these are useful. You can get all these publishing details. These are open access search engines. This is academic search engine, one of the important search engine. So the most popular one is the Google Scholar. This is one of the popular search engine. This is the academic search engine. Whatever you want to search, you will get more than 24 lakhs documents available here. Google Scholar, it's a common. Oh, there's some problem with this site. Then Indian open access journals. Indian open access journals you will get on these sites. First of all, this Academy and Industry Research Collaboration Center, where you will get these open access Indian journals. Journals, you will get it here. Title wise. So these are also repositories, open access repositories. This is one of the important repository site. This is open access journal site, repository of the open access, all these repository sites. So these three are the important. One is the search engine, other is the repository, and third is the directory. So in all these, I mean, open educational resources also, you will get all these directory, then repository, then the search engine. Open access also, you will get the directories, repositories, and the search engine. So you have to find out.
Sir,
I
there are
just,
a
yeah.
few questions. Yes, sir. Few questions that have been put. If you, with your permission, can we just take up the questions?
Okay, yeah, please tell me.
Yes, sir. So number one is, can paid online tutorials be classified as an open source education resource? Classified as open source education resources as well?
Paid.
Yes, sir.
No, I mean, this open source is always open. It's, I mean, you
Yes,
need not have to pay.
yes. So another one is, can Wikipedia and Britannica Online be considered to be part of OER?
No, these are not OER, not educational resources. Educational resources are, I mean, specially designed for the educational purposes. These are the general search engines where you will get these resources, but not open educational resources.
So can we move to the next question? Uh, can open sources be considered to be an effective substitute to offline teaching?
Yes. Open educational resources are also considered because, I mean, you will find it's a specially designed course material. You will find the lectures which can replace your classroom teaching. Because, I mean, now during the COVID period, you will find, since you are offering the online classes, it is same as it is. Even, I mean, especially if you go to this NPTEL and all these courses, these IIT teachers, they have designed, and the universities also, even the MOOCs course, they are so specially designed. And it is, I think, in addition to the classroom teaching, the students, they can get the benefit to get the exposure from the best faculty around the globe.
Thank you so much, sir. So I think you can always share the PDF with the students. We are already running short of time.
Yes,
And
yes, that
yes, sir.
I am concluding now. Let me
Okay, sir.
conclude.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Open educational resources and open access resources are free of cost, great accessibility, and a better prospects for the long-term preservation of the scholarly works. Students, teachers, scientists, research scholars in developing country like India need to aware themselves and aware about the new opportunities that has been provided by the information and the communication technology. On the other hand, the modern libraries are getting trouble of the budget cut and the financial crisis. And at the same time, the cost of the books, journal, database, and the other academic and research publication are also going up day by day. So this necessitates the librarians to necessarily explore and the faculties to depend on these open educational resources and open access resources to strengthen their existing resources. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a very meticulous presentation and a very informative session. I would like to thank you for sparing so much of your time for actually enlightening the students on this very important topic, especially with its due relevance to the period that we are witnessing